Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Making 2, and today I'm going to be giving you what if Naruto was neglected by Kakashi and Awaken at Kekkei Genkai. Remember to get this one to 100 likes as usual, share this to all of your friends in your social media platform, and also guys, don't forget to go ahead and check out the brand new episode of What If God Like Naruto Was Born in a Superhuman Universe, and enjoy that guys. And also, stay tuned for the rest of what is coming your way over in Making. And making 3 anime prints, guys. Yes, including this, I indeed have 4 channels, which I post what if on every single day. Yes, you heard that correctly. Every single day for you guys to enjoy. So go ahead and smash that red subscribe button and become a part of the Making family. And thank you for all of your help and support. And yeah, without further ado, what do you say we jump right into this brand new episode? Begin now, guys. So the last spot we left off, Naruto was upset as he heard the things that Hiruzen had done. As he was really pissed off, it was a good thing that the man was dead, as Naruto wasn't sure that he could contain his anger if the man was still here. However, hearing that, Naruto made his way to find Anko. The memory seal was still on her as Naruto spoke to her, as Anko did not have any memory of what he was talking about, as the third really wanted to use Naruto as a weapon. Naruto ended up breaking the seal, but while doing so, Naruto scanned the curse mark that was on her. For what she did for him when he was younger, he wanted to remove it for her. However, the other Kunoichis there, including Kurenai and Yujiro, decided to help Naruto with his training, as Naruto was now a chunin and he would be going on more difficult missions. So Naruto was beyond grateful to the girls for their help. As Naruto was making his way back, a group consisting of ninjas and villagers decided to make a move against him, as Naruto warned them that he was no longer that naive kid who would take their mistreatment and rage towards him and just lie down. He warned them, as before anything could be done though, Anko arrived on the scene, as she kicked the guy away from Naruto, followed by Kurenai as well. It was then that Tsunade made herself known that she would be taking the position of Hokage, and she stripped everyone here of their title, especially all the ninjas for going up against Naruto, as the civilians were sent towards Ibiki. 2 months passed after that, as Tsunade had done wonders for the village. Several villagers, that including the civilian council members, they tried to get her kicked out of the village by complaining to the daimyo about her past doings. However, the village has not been running so well since a very long time now, as Tsunade had brought profits back up. She had made everything wonderful for the village, not to mention she rooted out all the corruption and all the misdeeds in the council, as she literally fired several teachers at the academy. Tsunade was like a wrecking ball, swatting away and destroying everything in her path, building Konoha up back to its proper standards, as Naruto was now officially a chunin. Naruto made his way as he went to the hospital. Sasuke was in there, as Naruto didn't really want to come here, but he did for soccer. It turns out that Sasuke got injured on a mission while Naruto was out with Tsunade, as he was injured by Aoi Rokusho, hit by the Thunder Sword. Sasuke though was pissed off as him and Naruto got into a brawl, as Sakura could not stop them. Sasuke was tremendously angry as Naruto just kept on growing and growing and growing. Both boys clashed on the roof, and it was clear that Naruto was surpassed Sasuke, as Naruto told him that he wanted nothing to do with him anymore. He was not his rival, he was nothing to him. His sights were higher. He was even going after his brother Itachi. That pissed Sasuke off no end as he rushed forward, but Naruto rushed forward as well, as he charged their signature technique, the Shidori and the Rasengan. Luckily, Kakashi arrived and stopped them though. However, that was a breaking point for Sasuke as Kakashi tried to talk to him and tried to reason with him, but Sasuke would not listen to anything as he was just so angry, just so frustrated. It did not take long for Sasuke to flee the village. Yes, he left. So with that, a team was sent out. They quickly made their way as they came across the ninjas. The sound forest they clashed against them. The last member was Tayuya, but Kimimaro arrived right behind her as he stopped Naruto and the others. Naruto told Shikamaru to handle her. Shikamaru told her that Naruto was gonna get Sasuke back. It doesn't matter what, the blonde put his mind to, he was always determined, and he never gives up, and in this situation, he would drag that screaming Uchiha back to the village. As Tayuya doubted that he could stand against Kimimaro though, Kimimaro was gonna kill him. However, Naruto and Kimimaro was clashing as Naruto showed great speed and flexibility as he opened the heavenly gates. Kimimaro had no choice but to open his curse mark as well, as both him and Naruto started to fight, as Naruto knew about his bloodline. The both of them started to clash furious as Kimimaro was done playing around, as he pulled out his spine and started using a whip. Both him and Naruto charged at each other as they were ready to end one another. So yeah guys, basically that's what I thought. If you guys can switch across the place, check it for yourself, and don't forget to go ahead and check out the brand new episode of What If Godlike Naruto was born in a superhuman universe, guys. Enjoy that. And remember, if you're new, yes, I did have 4 channels, which I post What If on every single day for you guys to enjoy, so go ahead, check out that and enjoy. So without further ado, what is so we jump right into this brand new episode. Begin now, guys. Both Kimimaro and Naruto were facing off against each other, as the both of them prepared themselves, but before they could move though, boom, the top of the lid blew off the barrel. Once the smoke cleared, Sasuke was standing there with longer hair, and his skin was grey. Soon after Naruto saw him, his hair shrunk back down and his skin started to clear up, as Naruto figured it had something to do with the curse mark, as Kimimaro retracted his own curse mark. "Are you going to make this more difficult by running away?" said Naruto. Sasuke started to laugh like a maniac before he leaped away. "Of course you are," said Naruto with a sigh. "It seems my mission will be over faster than I thought." Kimimaro appeared behind Naruto before he was kicked away. Turning his eyes towards the newcomer. "Who are you?" he said. "Konoha, rejuvenated, handsome devil, Rock Lee." Lee introduced himself. "Bushiroad," said Naruto. "What about your body?" "Don't worry about me, Naruto. You go after Sasuke." "You sure? Please, leave this to me. I will finish it." "Alright, but watch yourself, this guy. Use his bone to attack, okay?" As Lee nodded as Naruto shot off, Naruto sped through the trees. As Naruto felt Sasuke arrive towards a specific area in Land of Fire, Naruto found it rather ironic that they were gonna fight there. After around a good 10 minutes, as Naruto had used the time to recover a bit after his fight with Kimimaro, they did not fight for long, but they did got a few good hits on each other. "Well, it's glad to see that you finally came to a stop." "Well, look who finally decided to show up. The hopeless little loser," Sasuke said. "Huh, you mean the same hopeless loser that kicked your ass up and down when you challenged him? Drop the attitude and get your ass back to the leaf. Today was supposed to be the start of my 2 weeks vacation. I'm done playing ninja with you children in the Leaf Village," Sasuke said. "Children? You do realize we're all the same age, right? Compared to me and my power, you're all nothing but children. I'm going to Orochimaru and I'm not coming back to that stupid village. It's like you're intentionally trying to forget the rooftop fight. Do you really think I'll let you go?" said Naruto. "My job is to bring you back. That was a fluke. I'm glad that you're here. Now I can show you once and for all who is better between us. It's time to put you in your place." Sasuke instantly formed a Chidori as he ran at Naruto with its full speed. As Naruto rushed forward, the Rasengan formed in his hand before he leaped. The two attacks clashed as the both of them were blown away as Naruto landed on top of the water. Sasuke smirked as a curse mark spread across his body. "You know what they say, Naruto. Top class shinobi should be able to read each other's hearts by exchanging fists, even without saying anything. You've always been naive. Do not let this newfound strength detach you from reality, because I'll always be better than you." Sasuke speed through hand signs fire style, Phoenix Flower Jutsu, as he spat multiple fireballs towards him. As Naruto leaped into the air as Sasuke appeared and threw a punch to his face as Naruto caught his wrist. A clone of Naruto appeared behind Sasuke and kicked him in the back of the temple. As Sasuke was falling, Naruto used the water dragon jutsu. Sasuke was thrown as he slammed right into the wall of the Valley of the End. As Naruto pulled kunais in mid-air and launched them, each of them carrying wind chakra on it, as they pinned Sasuke to the wall by his clothing. As Naruto appeared in front of the Uchiha, he pulled his fist back before he started raining punches in Sasuke's face over and over and over. No remorse. The punches were knocking Sasuke senseless even with his Sharingan. However, the curse mark started to react. A violent amount of power came from the mark, blowing Naruto back. As Sasuke pulled himself out, as he spat blood and wiped his nose. As he started to change, his hair extended, his skin turned dark grey. His eyes also turned dark grey, but his Sharingan, they remained activated. As he had arm-like wings on his back that he could use to fly and glide. And there was a star shape on his nose. "That's new," said Naruto. Sasuke appeared in front of the blonde, ready to deliver punishment on him for what he just did. However, Naruto caught his fist, confused in Uchiha, as he thought that he was far stronger than Naruto right now. Both of them started to trade punch and kicks as they batter one another. Thanks to Sasuke's new transformation, he was able to counter several of Naruto's attacks and deliver several brutal ones of his own. When they separated, as Naruto wiped his lip as he saw blood, he brought his arm upwards before he started, taking several deep breaths. 7 heavenly breathing. First activation. Second activation. Third activation. Sasuke ducked as Naruto almost took off his head with a brutal roundhouse kick. But Naruto did not give him time to recover as he hit him with a tremendously powerful great breakthrough. Sasuke brought his wings in front of him, but still the force was enough to send him through the wall as he burst through the smaller side. Sasuke flipped as he leaped away, as Naruto cracked the ground, destroying it when he landed, as he was intent to jump right in Sasuke's face. Sasuke breathed out a gigantic fireball. Naruto slammed his hand together and summoned an obscene amount of water that washed it away. As smoke filled the area, Sasuke had to jump as he landed on the water that Naruto spewed, as he was able to cancel out his fireball, but still, there were splashes. Sasuke tried to leap out of the steam cloud, however, something grabbed his ankle as he looked down. As Naruto's fist slammed into his guts, blood flew from the Uchiha's mouth, as Naruto turned and slammed a heel into his chest, blowing Sasuke back. With superior speed, Naruto got behind him. Rising Moon Barrage, Naruto slammed his knee into Sasuke's back, before appearing and kicking him straight up in the ear. As Naruto moved around Sasuke like a gig and beat his face in with his punches. The fury of strikes ended with a bone-crushing axe kick that slammed Sasuke into the ground. As Naruto leaped up in the sky, wind gathered on his fists. As Naruto used his whirlwind fist attack, the attack slammed into Sasuke's back, creating a deep crater underneath him because of the force. Blood spewed from the Uchiha's mouth as his eyes rolled back in his head, as Sasuke fell unconscious as the cursed 2-level mark left his body. Once that was done, the activations released, as Naruto collapsed down to his knees. As Naruto stood there panting, looking down towards the unconscious Uchiha, he slowly got to his feet. As he was about to grab him, boom! Somebody kicked Naruto right in his face as he was sent sailing towards the wall. "Sorry, Naruto-kun, but Orochimaru-sama needs Sasuke for something important." Kabuto picked up the Uchiha and placed him over his shoulder before he vanished. "Son of a bitch," said Naruto as he pulled himself up. But Kabuto was already gone. "Naruto!" Naruto turned as he heard the voice, as he saw Kakashi. "What happened?" "Where's Sasuke?" he said. "I defeated him. When I was about to grab him, Kabuto arrived and blindsided me, and he took him. Where? We can track him." Kabuto was able to avoid a squad of Jonins sent to get him in the chunin exams. "And I heard that he even escaped you at the hospital. He's long gone by now. And we would be going into enemy territory," said Naruto as he glanced towards the distance ahead. Time skip. Hokage's office. "So you fail, huh?" Tsunade asked. "Yeah," said Naruto. "What happened?" said Tsunade. "I fought Sasuke at the Valley of the End. I defeated him," said Naruto. "When I was about to grab him, Kabuto showed up and blindsided me. He kicked me in the wall, he grabbed Sasuke and left. Kakashi told me that you refused to go after him. Why?" "Kabuto is slippery," said Naruto. "Besides, we would have been walking into unknown territory, blind. It was best we came back to the village and reported to you. It made no sense to die for that bastard," said Naruto, as he didn't know what the hell was laying behind in those unknown territories. For all he knew, it was a trap set up, and the moment he went after Kabuto, they were ambushed. Alright, said Tsunade. I'll give you your 2 weeks vacation that you put in for. I haven't heard from Jiraiya yet, so you can train and rest until your vacation is over. Thanks, said Naruto. How's everyone else doing? Choji had a heart attack from the food pills that he took within the fight, but he's stable now. Kiba has a stab wound and Akamaru is being treated by the Inuzuka clan. Neji suffered a close wound to the heart and severe chakra exhaustion, but he's in recovery. Hinata suffered a dislocated shoulder, some torn ligaments, and a few other wounds, but she'll be fine though. Shikamaru has a broken finger, but he's more down about his teammates being injured on the mission. I gave him some time off to clear his head. Alright, said Naruto. Time skip. Naruto arrived to the location where Shikamaru was fighting. As he saw the trees were destroyed, Shikamaru did not have the power to do this. That is when he noticed the way they were cut, wind chakra. Maybe it was Temari came to help. As he walked around some more until he came across someone trapped under a few trees. As Naruto walked over and checked her pulse, surprisingly, she was still alive. As Naruto started to cut the trees to remove them off her legs, halfway through the process, Tayuya came to. As she screamed, she then glanced up. The pain was immense. What the hell are you doing? She said. I'm saving your life, said Naruto as he moved the branches from around her. Why? She said. Well, you're alive, and I couldn't just leave you here, said Naruto. Idiot. How do you know I won't kill you once I'm free? She said. I doubt you can even move, said Naruto. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Your legs are trapped underneath these trees. Your body is in immense pain, judging from that scream when you first woke up, but I doubt you can feel your legs. The nerves must be damaged. I'll take you to my village to get you healed up. Screw that, she said. I'd rather die. You just turned me in and have me tortured before, killing me. No, I won't. I'm taking you to the best healer in the village, and the best in the world, said Naruto. She's a Hokage. And besides, her and I are pretty close. Maybe I can talk to her for you. And why the hell should I believe anything that you say? Naruto did not say anything as he removed the final tree, as she cursed. My legs look like shit, she said. As Naruto reached down, come on, I'll get you some food as well. What the hell is the catch? What do you want? She said. No catch. All you have to do is tell us about Orochimaru, the Sound Village, and in return, I can try to get you a new life in Konoha. Well, there is kind of a catch. Well, that's it, said Naruto. What do you mean new life? She said. Well, after you spill secrets about the Snake Sanin, I doubt that you will want to go back to him. So you can either become a regular civilian or, maybe after a probational period, even a normal ninja. This sounds too good to be true. You're hiding something. The only problem is the curse mark that you have. Oh, of course, she said. This thing is stuck with me forever. Not really, said Naruto. Actually, this is a good thing. Someone in my village has one as well, and I've been trying to get rid of it. You being here with a more advanced version, considering that he placed that one in her so long ago, I believe it can be useful, and I can help remove it. You're going to try to remove my mark? She said, narrowing her gaze, as Naruto nodded. And does this new life come with more than one hot meal a day, a hot shower, and my own room? She said. Yeah. So do we have a deal? Hell yeah, she said. Good, said Naruto. By the way, shithead, why the hell are you being so nice to me? I have no idea, said Naruto. Well, I do have a thing for cute girls with red hair, he said, as a small blush came on her cheeks. Watch your hands, you pervert. I'm not even touching you inappropriately, said Naruto. Bullshit, I can feel your hands trying to touch my ass and my side boob, she said. As Naruto reached up and sighed. Look, we could have been in the village right now. However, you won't stop your goddamn complaining. Be quiet. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm talking to an ungrateful goddamn cripple. I'm trying to help your sorry ass and you keep on complaining. So just shut the hell up until we get there, and then you can talk. I swear if you say one more word and we're not in the village, I'll leave you out here to be eaten by wild animals. Do you understand me? Said Naruto, as he lost his patience. Naruto was the person that kept things bottled up. Sasuke leaving the village, fighting him, everything, and Kabuto coming at the last moment, and he failed his mission. He was pissed off, he was just not showing it, and this girl, she got on his nerves. Tayuya was honestly scared, as she saw his eyes turn red. She nodded, not opening her mouth, as Naruto placed her on his back and hopped through the trees. Along the way he could feel her whimpering in pain, as he quickly increased his pace. Time skip. Granny, I need your help, said Naruto as he walked in the office. I'm in a meeting, Naruto, she said. It's important. Who is that girl? Koharu said. Yes, I don't think I've seen her in the village before, said Homura. This is Tayuya, and she's part of the group that was sent to retrieve Sasuke for Orochimaru. Ah, so you brought us a prisoner, Koharu said. Not exactly. Tsunade could already feel the headache coming. What do you mean, she said. I kinda told her that if she gave us information on Orochimaru and his bases, you will heal her. And I'll try to remove the curse mark from her neck. I also might have said that you will let her start a new life here, as a civilian or ninja. As Naruto had placed Tayuya down by this time, Tsunade punched him right through the roof. As Tayuya slowly opened her eyes, she had passed out along the way here. Holy shit, look how big your tits are. How did you get them like that? Said Tayuya. Quiet the mouth she has on her, Homura said. Yes, shall we continue this meeting another time? Lady Tsunade, Koharu asked. Actually, no time thinking about it, the meeting was about Orochimaru, and the brat actually might give us something good about it. When the hell is he gonna come down from there? Said Tayuya as she glanced up. As they waited, around 2 minutes later Naruto returned with some ramen. Where the hell do you go, said Tayuya. To find you some manners. Screw you, I have manners, she said. Whatever, so, did she talk, said Naruto. We were actually just about to start. Here, said Naruto as he handed Tayuya a bowl of ramen. So, Tayuya, what can you tell us about Orochimaru, Homura said. He's a pedophile. What makes you say that, Koharu asks. He's always going after little boys with their bodies. I mean, that's a big red flag right there. What does he want their body for? Asks Tsunade. His immortality jutsu. Immortality jutsu, said Tsunade. Yeah, some jutsu where he switches bodies every 3 years. But if he doesn't have one after 3 years, he's gonna die. So that's weird, she said. What can you tell us about the Sound Village? The Sound Village is not really a village, but a network of laboratories composed of various hideouts and scattered bases, scattered across the land of Sound and other countries. He's so damn paranoid of being found out. It's almost impossible to track him. We never stay at the same base for long, so we're constantly on the move. Where are some of these bases located? Kusa, the southern hideout of the land of the coast. And there is the northern and the eastern hideout, but I've never been there before. Kabuto also has his own little island where he jerks off people that he finds interesting. And then there's also a little island on the land of sea. There could be more, but I don't know where they are. What the hell is this I'm eating, she said. It's goddamn delicious. Do you know anything else about these experiments? Koharu said not, telling her about ramen. You know, I'm doing a lot of talking but my legs aren't getting healed. I'm not saying another word until my legs get fixed. And what do you two think? Tsunade asks. She's giving us quite the information and it's more than we expected, Homura said. And I can also see that she knows. If Orochimaru finds out about her being here, he will not hesitate in killing her. So there's no chance of her returning back. He feared the prospect because he's paranoid of you spilling secrets, is that right? Tayuya looked away and didn't say anything, as they knew that you were right. As Tsunade made her way over to the girl and started to examine her leg, as she slowly started to remove the wood chunks. He has a ton of shit that he did. Kidnapping kids from the orphanage, killing the Kazekage. Oh, and also, I once overheard him talking about giving someone an arm made from the cell of Hoshirama Senju DNA. I don't know who'd want a dead person DNA, but whoever it is, must be one sick bastard. Does he have any bases in the line of fire? Tsunade asks. I thought he did, but Kabuto said that it was destroyed by the third Hokage. Now what about my legs? Your legs are healed, however, you need to stay off them for about 2 weeks and soak in hot water for 45 minutes each day to help with the pain of your blood vessels reopening. So I can stay here, said Tayuya. Yes, and I'm guessing that you want to be a shinobi, correct? Tayuya nodded. Well then, you will be placed in a 3-month probation until I believe I can rightfully trust you, she said. And when your caretaker is not here, you will be under constant envoy civilian. Caretaker? I'm not a goddamn kid, you know that, right? Well, until I can fully trust you, you will live under the rules I set. Is that understood? Tayuya frowned. Fine, she muttered. Naruto will be the one taking care of you. What? Said Naruto as he snapped his head towards Tsunade. What about my vacation? Think of it as a paid vacation then. I'll stop by once a week and make sure that everything is done with, said Tsunade. Naruto sighed. What about the curse mark, said Tayuya. Give me a few more days, said Naruto. You better not be lying, or I'll cut that thing between your legs off and shove it down your throat. As Naruto turned towards her, if you would stop cursing, I bet that mouth of yours can be used for something much better. As Naruto got up, what the hell did you just say to me? Get back here so I can kill you. As Naruto stopped at the door. A shame. You can't walk. As he simply walked out. Said Koharu, it's like Kushin and Minato all over again. Indeed. But I don't think that Minato would have the guts to say something like that to Kushina. Homura said. It seems like they do, like each other. I give it a few weeks, said Tsunade. Are you sure that's a good idea? Their tempers seem to be too violent one. Having them clash together might not be a good thing. We'll have to see about that. Tayuya, what? She said, turned towards Tsunade. As she was still fuming, her cheeks red, her fists clenched. I'm taking you to Naruto's apartment. I have a key to get in, and you can wait until he get back. As the chunin arrived in the wheelchair, as she placed Tayuya inside it, so, how do you get your tits to look like that? Why? Are you trying to impress someone? Asked Tsunade. What? No. Who the hell would I have to impress? I just want mine to look like yours. Now tell me. As Tsunade chuckled, I'll tell you the secret along the way to Naruto's apartment, okay? As for Naruto, he finally found who he was looking for, as Jiraiya sat in a tree with a telescope, peeping on the girls. As Naruto climbed up in a tree, perfect sage, don't you ever get tired peeping on a woman knowing that it will find you and beat you? Nope. So what brings you here? You heard about Sasuke, I presume, said Naruto. Did you stop him? Yeah. But before I could bring him back, I was attacked by Kabuto who took him and went off. And what are your thoughts on everything, said Jiraiya. Sasuke made his own choice, said Naruto. He's now a rogue ninja depending on what he's listed in the bingo book. I will treat him as such. I'm not gonna chase after him like some lost puppy. I got bigger things to worry about. Like the Akatsuki. That's right, said Jiraiya. Oh yeah, in a few months, I'm gonna be taken away from the village. Taking me away? For what? A training trip. We'll be gone for about 2 years. 2.5, give or take. And I'll teach you everything I know. I'll train you to the point where you come back nearly as strong as me. Maybe even stronger, said Jiraiya. We'll also focus on training you how to use a nine-tails chakra. Not for everyday use, but something to have in your back pocket. I can train you here, starting on the nine-tails. I heard that you're on vacation, so the next 2 weeks, we'll go somewhere secluded, said Jiraiya. Now, run along, he said. I have more work to do. Well, thanks, said Naruto. And you're literally just begging me to do this, right? Jiraiya turned towards him. Begging you to do what? As Naruto smirked towards him. As Jiraiya was on the branch that was tilting over. He gave Naruto a look who simply smiled back. Naruto took in a deep breath before Jiraiya could stop him. There's a pervert peeping on the woman bathhouse. As Naruto proceeded to slam his wing-coated hand in the branch, causing Jiraiya to fall over. Damn it, kid! Was all Naruto heard before he took off. Time skip. Apartment, Naruto's. Why are you in my apartment, said Naruto. The big titty woman told me I'll be staying here. This place is not that bad from the look outside. From the look outside, I thought it would be worse. I got my own room, fresh food, and hot water. Now, make me something to eat. No. I need to take a shower first. And you also need to wash up, said Naruto. You smell like you haven't bathed in a while. I haven't, she said. The bats in the sound barely work. And not to mention they're all to share. I'd rather stink than have some couple of creeps trying to feel me up. Then why did you stay, said Naruto. I had nowhere else to go, she said. He gave me shelter after he found me living on the streets. In a way I felt like I owe him my life. However, when I saw how bad things truly was, I did try to leave. But he branded me with his curse mark. And I felt like I was stuck. I couldn't escape him. This is like a luxury to me, she said, compared to the Sound Village. You know, shithead, I really am thankful for what you did to me. But I'm not sure how I should express it, she said. I mean, for no reason you saved me. You could have left me out there to die. Most ninjas would bring me back here as a prisoner. and well, tried to get information and then slit my throat, but for some reason you were kind, which makes no sense to me. As she was talking, Naruto noticed a tear slip from her eye. She seemed to not even notice that she was crying. As Naruto kind of understand what she was saying because of the treatment of the hidden sound, her mind was programmed in a way to act tough and never show emotion, and now it was all coming out for someone being kind to her. Naruto sighed. You can stay here as long as you want. Sorry about insulting you earlier. I also grew up on the street. Well, I was out there for 2 years. So I kinda know how you feel, said Naruto. Hey, if you tell anyone that I act all this emotional way, and I'll cut that thing off, you understand? Don't worry, it will be our little secret. Well, if it isn't, I'll kick your ass, she said. Like I said, it's our secret, said Naruto. Now I'll let you use the bathroom first so I can get dinner started. I'll have Shizune come over tomorrow so she can get your measurements for clothing. As Tayuya was shocked that she was even crying. Huh. He saved her life, she felt like she owed him. And also the food. Food like this was not in the sound, so this was like a godsend. As she watched Naruto walk towards the kitchen, maybe meeting him was the best thing for her. There was no chance in hell she would ever return, and even if she would try, Orochimaru would kill her the moment he saw her. Because he was a paranoid man, he would never trust that she came back here without revealing anything. And if you ever betray that man, well, you would be dead in the next day or at the same time. So she would cut her losses with that and stay here with this blonde. Maybe it would turn out to be something good for her. Time skip. It's been 3 months since Sasuke escaped the village. As Tayuya had been a lot for almost everyone, including Naruto, but sometimes he just ignored her. The first 2 weeks were the worst as she could not walk, as Naruto basically had to be her personal assistant. However, there were several individuals that did not appreciate her being here, as Naruto told them that they would have to go through him first. Those people had quickly backed off after that, as Tsunade came around to help Naruto with Tayuya. She also teased Tayuya a lot when she always gave Naruto longing looks. She stared at him for a bit longer than expected, as when Jiraiya found about this, it became a whole lot worse. Not to mention 2 days after Jiraiya found out, Tayuya accidentally walked in on Naruto having a shower. And, well, she kind of passed out. When Tsunade found out about this, well, she did not stop with the teasing, as Tsunade didn't know why, but she liked the little redhead. And so far she has shown allegiance to the village. Yes, she had a rude mouth, but she was, well, showing allegiance here. However, the day did came when Naruto had removed Uncle curse mark first. Uncle was beyond ecstatic, as Naruto then removed Tayuya's. As while Naruto was removing it, there was some complications though. Another Orochimaru started to form. Naruto quickly used his Shishigan to disable the Orochimaru clone before Jiraiya cut his head off. However, Tayuya's curse mark was different from Uncle's. Uncle was put on bed rest for a while after her mark was removed, but Tayuya, she had a heart attack, a fail-safe in the curse mark. It was a good thing that Tsunade was there. She had woken up 2 days later and asked what happened, as Naruto explained. As it had gave her a heart attack, and not to mention her body had went into severe shock when she noticed that the mark was gone and she was free. Well, she was impulsive as she kissed Naruto in the cheek and thanked him the moment she realized what she did. Well, let's just say she did not look at him for at least a week. As for the others, once they found out, Shikamaru did not trust her because she was the enemy that he had fought. Kiba was automatically against her living there with Naruto. Rock Lee and Tenten and Neji kept to themselves, as Neji decided to give her a second chance after all. He turned over a new leaf. Shino was his usual self. Hinata was worried with this girl living with Naruto, as she was very pretty, and not to mention Naruto smiled at her when they were speaking. However, Sakura and Ino were completely against it. For one thing, this girl was the one that took Sasuke away from Konoha. Despite Sasuke leaving on his own, she was still involved. She was the one that took him away. That is what both girls believe. While Naruto was not there, the girls had tried to break into Naruto's apartment to try to find a way to get rid of her, as Ino was even going to use her mind, the jutsu technique, to get Tayuya kicked out of Konoha by doing something heinous. But it was a good thing that Naruto placed security seals on his house. Tsunade had no choice but to suspend the both of them for 6 months after they tried it once again. The girls were fuming. Sasuke was gone. It was all because of this woman. There was no living here for free. As for Tayuya, she was having some troubles. Naruto was cooking for her, cleaning for her, not to mention. He let her sleep on his bed until he got one for her. And she was starting to develop feelings for him. He brought out a nice side of her that she was constantly holding back and buried. But he was able to bring it out. His smiles. The way he treated her nicely. She had no idea how to cook. However, Naruto started to teach her. And that was the moments that she found really wonderful. As for Naruto with his training, he trained with Jiraiya and Tsunade over the past 3 weeks after he got off his probation. Jiraiya started him on using 9-tailed chakra, while Tsunade helped him with his Kekkei Genkai. As Naruto's body was put through a lot, for the 9-tailed chakra he had to constantly draw on it. At first things were going well, until Naruto drew too much. It was a good thing that Jiraiya and Tsunade was there. 3 tails had emerged and Naruto started to go on a rampage until the two had to subdue him. As Jiraiya started to call it the 9-tailed cloak, since the cloak started to take shape of a fox. After those 2 weeks were up, Tsunade started to teach him how to properly combine his water and wind to perform his Ice Kekkei Genkai techniques. As Naruto was able to learn the Ice style Crystal Wall Jutsu, Ice style Ice Spears, Ice Breaking Fist as well. After the months was up, Tayuya was finally cleared. Tsunade could not just make her a chunin, so she made her a special genin. However, some people were not happy about this, as the news had spread about, well, who she was with, before she had came to the leaf. As it was certain incidents, however, she put them in a coma. As she did not outright kill them, Tsunade decided to pair her up with Naruto, as it seemed like the safest option. But since Naruto became a chunin, he was doing more difficult missions, not to mention he had been on missions with different people as well, a lot. But at the moment though, Naruto and Tayuya was currently doing a C-rank mission. It was a bandit camp that was terrorizing a local town in the Fire Country. But these were not regular bandits, they had some kind of ninja training. However, Naruto easily defeated all of his opponents, as he was now watching Tayuya as she was struggling with the last one. He knew that her weakness was close combat, but he never knew that it was this bad. He tried to get her to learn taijutsu, but she simply refused. She was open to learn some more genjutsu of course, but Kurenai was always out on missions, and she was the best genjutsu user within Konoha. As she finally defeated the last guy, Naruto started to clap. Nice job. Only took you about 15 minutes to defeat him. Shut it, she said. Let's just deal with the others. You weren't paying attention, were you? Said Naruto. They're already defeated. Tayuya looked around towards the bodies. Are they dead? No. Most of them had bounties to return alive and I want to collect them, said Naruto. Then where can we collect the money? We? Said Naruto. Don't you pull that shit on me, she said. I helped. You took out one person and I handled the rest. I doubt that count as helping. Hey, you bastard, I'm still a genin, she said. I need all the money I can get. Alright, here's the deal. I'll split the money with you, but you have to cook me some ramen once we get back home. You're gonna get really fat from eating too much of that, you know? Well, it still doesn't stop you from eating it or watching me train, said Naruto. I do not, she said. You know I'm a censor, right? Said Naruto. Shut it, she said. Let's just go. As she started grumbling in her mind, stupid blonde with his pretty face, and she cursed in her mind some more. The amount of cursing that she let off was nothing normal as she kept on, mentioning how pretty he was. Poof! Naruto looked down. Kamikichi, what are you doing here? Jiraiya, I want you to return back to the village as soon as possible. He has a mission for you. Oh, alright, said Naruto. As Gamikichi waved before he poofed away. Back to the Leaf Village, I guess, said Tayuya, as she sighed. What's with his sigh, said Naruto, I thought. You'll be happy to go back home. Don't worry about it, she said, let's just go. Hey, what's wrong, said Naruto. Nothing, I'm just tired, she said. Alright, he said. As they decided to head back, she was not looking at him as they moved. She was pissed off they were out of the village, spending some time together, and as soon as Jiraiya mentioned mission, he completely forgot about them spending time together. As she grumbled to herself, as Naruto decided that he would just give her time to cool off. Oh, maybe he would talk to Bachan about it. She always gave him great advice. Time skip, Hokage's office. Mission complete, Granny Tsunade. Did everything go smoothly? Yep, me and Tayuya handled them easily, said Naruto. That's good. Oh, Jiraiya was looking for you. I know. He sent Gamikichi for me. Tsunade didn't notice. Tayuya, are you alright? She said. Yeah, I'm fine, she said. I'm just tired. Alright then, you're both dismissed. I stay while I left as Naruto remained behind. Granny Tsunade, can I ask you something? Let me guess, it's about Tayuya. How do you know that? Said Naruto. I just know. Now what is it? She said. She's been worried and distant and she didn't talk to me on her way back. And I don't know what I did wrong. He still doesn't understand what is going on. Tsunade thought to herself. Well, what happened? Naruto told her everything that happened. Alright, since you're not gonna get this, I'll just be blunt. After all, if you spend the next few years and take too long to find out, it might end up hurting you more than helping you. Well, it would definitely hurt you, she said. Alright, she was looking forward to spend time with you. You're also the person that she's the closest within this village. But we were just on a mission for 2 days. We already spent time together. Tsunade sighed. Naruto, she likes you. I know, I like her too, said Naruto. She's a good friend. No, you idiot. She likes you, not like a friend. Do you understand what I'm saying? Well, how the hell was I supposed to know, said Naruto. She didn't tell me. Of course she did not, you idiot. Do you really think that she's the type to just spill her feelings towards you, especially when those feelings concern you? So tell me, do you like her as well? I just said yes, said Naruto. No, I mean, do you like her in a romantic way? I don't really know, said Naruto. Maybe. It's not like she gave me any clues or anything that pointed to her liking me anyways. How about this? Once you return from the mission with Jiraiya, take her out. If I'm not mistaken, there's gonna be a festival after the day you return, or two. Take her out on a date then, and see how it goes. That would be good, however. That festival is a nine-tail festival and I never go to those, said Naruto. Oh yes, that's right, she said. That also means you're gonna become 14. And yet I've barely spent any time with you outside of training. As Naruto waved her off, don't worry, he said. Once I get back from my trip, we can spend time together. Maybe have a mother and son bonding day. Tsunade was surprised what she heard. Mother? She asked. Well, you do treat me like a son, and you are my godmother. So let's just remove the god part and leave the mother part, he said. Since we also met, you show me the love and care that a mother would. It's still sad to me that I'll never get to meet my real mother, said Naruto, but since you've been back, you treat me like your son, said Naruto. And I couldn't be any more happy. Tsunade looked towards him as she had to wipe the tears from her eyes. Damn it, stupid brat, look what you did, she said, before she walked over and hugged him. Don't worry, she said. I'll make sure to clear a day once you get back. By the way, does Tayuya know that you're leaving? Well, no. Me and Pervert Sage figured that it was best that only you and the elders know. Well, not Danzo, the other two. You know, if she see you leaving, she'll ask to come with you. And if she's turned down, she will attack you, right? I know, said Naruto. Was it this bad when you fell for Pervert Sage? No, she said, actually. The rules were reversed. Jiraiya always loved me. But I was never sure, or I would deny him. I didn't accept my feelings until I was gone from the village for a long while. You have a chance at love. And if I were you, I will take it before it's too late. Well, we'll see what happens, said Naruto. Well, I'll see you later, he said, as he made his way off. Hot springs. You know, you should really find a better hobby. Jiraiya put Naruto in front of him. What's wrong? The last time we spoke in a place like this, you caused the girls to attack me. Come on, I wouldn't do that now, said Naruto. We're going on a mission very soon. Yeah, and I still don't trust you, he said. I'll just wait until it's my moment. What do you mean your moment? Well, we're gonna go on a training trip soon. I figure I can turn into a super pervert as well. So when the time is right, I can have my revenge. Well, for one, you just told me you're planning for two. I'm not gonna become a super pervert. As Jiraiya chuckled, you have no idea how convincing my teachings can be. As Naruto shook his head, what's the mission, he said. Well, it's not really for me, it's for you. You remember Koyuki Kazahana, right? Yeah. 2 months ago, I protected her from her uncle, said Naruto. Land of Snow. And she had kissed me on the cheek. He still had that photo. So what's up with her? Well, I'm trying to get her to be the lead actress in my book. However, there has been an attempt on her life. And she wants a bodyguard. And well, she called for you. She believed that it was someone that worked with her uncle. They use that same chakra armor, and her guards don't stand a chance against it. This is going to be a S-rank mission. S? Said Naruto, surprised. Well, of course, after all. She is a daimyo, you know. So when do we leave, said Naruto. She sent that aircraft to meet us at Valley of the Inn. We should get there by time to arrive. When do we leave, by the way, said Naruto. There's a festival coming up in Konoha after that. Since our trip was delayed by Tsunade wanting you to get some more field experience. And it's still gonna be 2.5 years, right? Jiraiya nodded as they made their way off. After going on the airship at the Valley of the Inn, they were taken towards the land of snow. Well, not really snowy that much. They were working on the generator to keep it running, and several more to keep the village warm, and the entire land. The place is a lot more livelier now, as a lot of the people here, well, almost everyone loved Koyuki. Several of the girls that were Naruto age found out that he was the one that saved her against her tyrant uncle. It was a lot of them. It turns out that he had a fan club. As the two of them were brought to her room, Naruto, Koyuki said, seeing him, as she gave him a hug. It's so good to see you again. As Naruto was in the right position for his head to be pressing against her chest. As Jiraiya frowned. Lucky bastard, he thought. It's good to see you as well. Oh, and this is Jiraiya, but I like to call him Pervert Sage. Jiraiya punched Naruto over the head. I told you to stop calling me that. It's nice to officially meet you, Lord Jiraiya. The pleasure is all mine, said Jiraiya, as he looked her up and down. Hey, Pervert Sage, stop looking at her like she's a girl at the brothel house. Shut it, brat. I see you haven't changed, Naruto, she said with a smile. Oh, Lord Jiraiya, I must warn you that your antics are strictly forbidden in my village. I have no problem placing you under arrest and nullifying the treaty between our villages, she said, with a smile. Jiraiya pale. He had to go 2 months without peeping? He couldn't. He wouldn't survive. I can tell you right now, you would have been the first person who tried to spy on, said Naruto. I know. That is why I'll be staying in a secret location, guarded by you, she said. What about food, said Naruto. Oh, don't worry. I have the best chefs cooking you ramen as we speak. As Naruto lit up hearing that. Now, shall we get on to business? As Jiraiya spoke up, I am excited and happy that you accepted the contract. I honestly thought that you would not. Well, this was the first rule I was offered since I took over. However, I have one thing I would like to change up. And what would that be, said Jiraiya. I wish to use a stunt double for the sex scenes. Your movie has actual sex and I'm not comfortable being naked on camera in front of people. Strangely enough, you're the only one that has seen me like that, she said. She turned towards Naruto. Well, that was a mistake, said Naruto. What, said Jiraiya? When did that happen? But Naruto ignored him. As Jiraiya shook his head. We have no time to find a stunt double besides your looks are unique. That is all I want. I will do the movie, but not the porno scenes. Isn't your way to find someone within a week? I'm afraid not, said Jiraiya. You're joking, right, said Naruto. Just get a female that is willing to do the scene, and use the transformation jutsu, and boom, everyone wins. There's just one problem, we have to find someone that is open to doing this, and not to mention, they have to have training, said Jiraiya. I can get someone, said Naruto. How, said Jiraiya. We're all the way in the land of snow. Yamakichi can do it, said Naruto. He knows how to grab someone and bring them with him. He'll be tired, but he can, said Naruto. How old is she, said Jiraiya. 24. She always wanted to be an actor in these kind of movies. She works at the brothel house, so she'll be perfect for this. Does she know the transformation jutsu? Her grandfather taught her when she was younger, but she never wanted to be a ninja. She always wanted to be in a movie. Actually, now to think of it, all the girls in that brothel house know how to defend themselves. I wonder if she was the one that taught them. So she'll be able to look just like me, said Koyuki. Yep, said Naruto. The only thing she will need is to know what her body looked like. I'm sure she can just imagine that, said Koyuki. I guess, said Naruto, as he summoned Yamakichi. As Naruto gave Yamakichi all the details. But doing that I'm gonna get so tired. Well, said Naruto as he pulled out a giant bag. I'll give you this bag of sweets if you do. His eyes widened at that, as he left instantly. So that's how you get him to do stuff for you, said Jiraiya. Yep, said Naruto. It's even worse with Gamatotsu though. After a few minutes, poof, I'm back. Give me my treats. Well, that was faster than expected, said Naruto as he handed over the treats. See ya, he poofed away. Naruto, what am I doing here? Her name was Sekatsu. Sekatsu had tan skin, long flowing black hair, green eyes, as Jiraiya's eyes were drawn towards her chest. "They're 92 centimeters per visage. Stop staring. You remembered," she said as she hugged Naruto. "I had no choice," said Naruto. "When you were sick, I went to do your shopping. 92, 60, and 87. Those are your measurements." "After I spoke to Uncle, I kind of put two and two together," said Naruto. "You know, this kid is a real hypocrite," said Jiraiya. "Here he is knowing all these things, and yet he constantly picks on me for being a pervert." "Well, I suppose he is not really perving on them, so... Well, I am a super pervert," he thought. "So what am I doing here, Naruto?" As Jiraiya was snapped out of his thoughts. "You're here to be a stunt double for the movie that Pervert Sage is doing." "Who am I the stunt double for?" Sakasu asks. "That would be me." As she turned and saw Koyuki. "No way. I get to be your stunt double?" "That's correct." "I don't want to get naked in front of the camera." "I don't feel comfortable naked in front of people either." "Naruto saw you naked," said Jiraiya. "Shut it, Pervert Sage," said Naruto. "Don't call me that," said Jiraiya. "Oh my," said Koyuki. "Your breasts are far too big to be mine." "You're what, like a H cup?" "I am only a double D." "Oh, it's fine. In this case, I don't think they would mind. But as long as she can do transformation jutsu, it will be perfect." "I can do that," she said as she brought her hand together. As she transformed, her body still looked like hers, but her face was a perfect match. "Huh, perfect," said Jiraiya. "What about my voice?" "Of course I can do that as well," she said, speaking just like Koyuki. "Great. Come with me. We'll talk about your part in the movie and your pay with the director," said Jiraiya, as he placed a hand on her shoulder, walking with her. "You know," she said, that smile, "if you try anything, I'll cut that thing off," she said. Jiraiya removed his hand as he paled, before nodded. "Naruto, you know what to do." "So," said Naruto, "you have any idea who it might be?" "Yes, I think it's my personal guard." "Why would Sasuke want you dead?" said Naruto. "Because he wants the chakra armor to be mass-produced, but I reject his proposal every time. He thinks that we should conquer the surrounding territory, but I want a peaceful country." "Does he have any skills?" "He can use fire-type jutsu, that's all I know. He thinks that the armor can make a ninjutsu type invincible." "Do you know if he have any?" said Naruto. "I don't know, but it's possible. He's become a lot more distant towards me lately. He's planning something." "I see," said Naruto. After this, "You should consider getting a better assistant." "I don't think I'll find another assistant better like Sandio." Sasuke was good at the start, but as time progressed, it seems like I'm handling everything on my own. I know someone that can help." "Is this another brothel girl?" "Yes and no," said Naruto. "Explain," she said. "She worked there, but as a receptionist, she handles the money and everything. It's the only job that she could find to help provide for her. But I'm sure if a certain movie star and leader of a country asks for her, she would have no problem moving here." "How old is she?" 21. "Alright. The airship that will take you back, I want her on it." "I will," said Naruto. "Now, where are we heading?" "I want your help with something." "And what would that be?" said Naruto. "Teach me some of your fancy ninja moves." "I did try last time." "What changed your mind?" said Naruto. "The last time was right after you killed my uncle and it was Sandio's funeral." "Oh yeah," said Naruto. "So, what do you like to learn?" "Everything," she said. "Alright then," said Naruto. "I'll teach you what I can. But no, it will not be easy." As she clenched her fists. "I'm the ruler of this country and also an actress. Nothing is easy," she said. "Now bring it on." "Alright, fine," said Naruto. But guys, be instant right here. If you want to see next person do, like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification as they posted. Remember, share all of your friends, the social media platform. And also guys, don't forget to go ahead and check out the brand new movie of What If Naruto Found Aizan's Sword in the Forbidden Scroll over Anime Prince, guys. And also, go ahead and check out What If Godlike Naruto was born in a superhuman universe, guys, and enjoy that. And stay tuned for the rest of what is coming your way for making 3. And I hope you guys enjoy each and every one of them. So without further ado, what do you say we jump right out of here? See you guys soon. Peace, guys.